I am delighted to welcome you to the very first episode of the Spotlight Spin with me, Etornam Kumashie. Here we are going to be delving deep and asking questions you didn't know you wanted answers to, as far as your favorite personality is concerned, and in fact, individuals who are also trailblazing their various industries. Get ready for a captivating spin on the stars you thought you knew. Today we are starting with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Bola Ray. Good day, sir. Good day, Bola Ray.
And good day, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. There are your guests, please. I am always in a classic suit as usual.
I think I'm trying to be like you, as graceful as
You instead. Is that a reason for the suit all the time?
all the time. Well, I think it's part of my identity now, so I try to keep up. But I also love my African safari seats, so
Oh,
yes.
maybe you should get me some for the girl.
Why not? Why not? I think that my designer will be more than glad. Black and Famous will be more than glad to be your costumier clothier. So why not? Anytime.
For that, I can coffee my boss very well.
Anytime.
But Bola Ray, I mean, you have told us about how you came about the name Bola Ray.
True.
But I'm sure there are a couple of people who still don't know. So if you could give us a little, story again about how the name came about. I know, but I'm sure.
I think we should just go and grab my book. We should go and grab my It Is Possible.
It is possible.
But nonetheless, yes, I think I got the name when I was 11. Yes, when I entered the Accra Academy. Yes.
I'll give them a little hint. There was a certain name before that, Ray.
Yeah, there's Natty Ray, there was Natty Bongo. Because I'm not or Nathan, so the senior who actually took me to his care when I went to Form 1. He was in Form 3. I also had another senior in Form 5 called Jagede, Desmond Apia. So Desmond really was like, my school father. But then there was a senior also in Form 3 who used to live in my neighborhood in Nachimota. And he liked me as well. So he was called Natty Ray. So, instinctively, we took the name. And so I was Natty Ray, up to a point. Then I said, no, I have to be distinct. So I said, okay, why don't I call myself Natty Bongo? It sounded sweet. Then I came across a pencil one day when I was going to prep in the evening, and I stumbled upon the pencil on the floor, and I just saw, at the time with pencils they can just script exactly, and then the free and there and everything, just more identification exactly. So I saw that, and I just saw a name on it, and that was Bola on it, and I thought, okay, so why don't I be different from the others? Everybody knows me as Natty Ray and all of that, so why don't maybe just call myself Bola Ray? And it also made me to put something like together, string words together, acronym of what I believe represents my character and my true form. And so I said, okay, Bola, the B is for brilliance, the O is for outstanding, the L is for loving, and the A is for affable. Then I had
Outstanding, loving, affable.
and the Ray is for religious, is for ambitious and youthful. So
of that.
it stuck with me from age 11 till now. And every time that I wake up, yes, people know of a nickname or pronounce a nickname, but I actually, I hear my name and it's a call to duty.
I was just thinking about to ask if you had a special thing you ascribe to the name Bola, but you just informed me. Although when you were speaking, you seem to have very fond memories. So what is like a favorite childhood memory?
Well, I have loads of them, but I can recall in 1986 when we were just driving from Obuasi. My dad used to give me the computer programmer, chief programmer at AGC, Ashanti Gold, Filipino. At the time, was corporation became a company. So back then with Sam Jonah, we used to live at PTB quarters where senior staff were. And it was a great, upbringing, I should say, childhood. That's where I learned to swing.
Oh, you can swing.
I learned how to play tennis. I used to, go to the golf course because of Boise. One of the greenest and, super fantastic golf course. Just golf course I swim. So I have a pool at home, so I can do some laps. Oh yes, I think apart from basketball, I love to swim. But I hardly get the time to do that now. But I do that with
basketball, swimming. Did you engage in any athletic activities in school?
Basketball? No, not really. Yes, I used to be in and out, but I was more into entertainment, rather than sports. Yeah, right from Form 2, started performing songs from Buju Banton, Shabarangs, and all of that. Because many people don't know. Yes, I love hip hop, I love Afrobeats, but any given day, mine is reggae music. So yeah. So I love the dancehall and all of that. So that's it. So fondest memory was in 1986 when my dad, at a point in Boise, went to work with ICL, International Computers Limited, in Nigeria, in Lagos. So when he came back, that was around 81 to 85, thereabouts. 86, we had to move. We got another job here in Accra, recent goal, to be the head, the computer programmer. So we left 1986, and with all our stuff belongings on the truck. And then my dad had acquired this VW Beetle, what they used to call a pop truck car. And it was a great feeling. I'd never gone out of Boise in my life. We used to live there. Then now, in this VW Beetle, you're driving all the way from Boise to Accra. It was my first time coming to Accra.
So were you expecting to come?
Yeah, so I still love that. I think that is one of the best, journeys in my life by road. I relished it. It was a great moment because it was a trip that you just stop over places. So my dad will stop maybe in Coco or wherever and just buy something, and then you get to drive. Then you continue, the journey. Maybe before that, a Jisu and all of that. Get to home. Then finally to Accra, and it was a great experience.
And your mom was
My mom was a fashion designer. My mom was a trader. My mom was into everything, but she loved, she was she's a beautician and a fashion designer first and foremost.
Okay,
she loved that.
That's interesting. So I do always want to be in the media. So given your background, all of the time you also wanted to be a computer programmer like that?
No, I think that this is never crossed my mind. Never. I mean, I think my kids are my firstborn wants to do computer science. So I know where he gets stuff from. My brothers, and of course at the point he also wanted to do that. But it's strange. I was I think that I agreed right from the very beginning what I wanted to do, what I was cut off for, was either to be a lawyer. I think that I was so obsessed at the points between the ages of 12 and 15 that I'll be a lawyer, yes, and I loved that. Then it changed for me when I got to sixth form and I became an entertainment prefect. I wanted to be the Daniel Hall prefect, and then they wanted me to, because they said I had a just, back then we thought, okay, so this guy, well composed, is well built, I used to raise the metals and all of that. So they thought, okay, you have the discipline, you can bring the control. But others also said, look, you have to be an entertainment prefect because right from your junior days, from 3, from 4, from 5, we are very much involved in entertainment, in records nights, in going out for the jams and all of the fun fest. So why not? So I changed my mind to actually become the entertainment prefect, and like to say, the rest is history. So from there, I think that I got the chance to host the program on GTV. It was called Music for You as an entertainment prefect. So when they came to the school, the host back then, there were two hosts. There was El Ankra and Nanaya Tinkran. So El, when I was in Form 1, El was in Upper 6. He was a chapel prefect. So it came back to him. He was coming back to his own school. It was Speech and Prize Giving Day, and they were hosting Music for You, which was live on GTV. And it was a big deal back then. So as a entertainment prefect, I was helping coordinate everything. And then he says, look, you know what? You can be one of our co-hosts and just go around and interview the students. And I think that I fell in love with that because imagine back then, it's not now that of social media, every news outbreak and you can watch it on TV. This was a big deal. And GBC or GTV was there with their fan. And then somebody who comes, I'm watching from the house, master's house. We saw you at the assembly hall. So I think that changed everything about it. I say, you know what? Let me just look at the media as well. I did my national service at Radio Universe, as fate will have it, So, yes, fate happened, and national service called, and it was divine.
Yes. But you said something about social media. You have a career that has spanned a long time. I want to ask, for anyone, especially for Gen Zs like me, where we thrive on trends, beat, etc., for someone who wants to maintain a certain authenticity and originality while you're driving audience to their content, what would be your advice? I mean, the time you started, it wasn't like,
I'm Gen X, so I look at my children and they are
exactly. But let's say, if I now want to maintain originality, what should she be looking
at? You use the word, I think, that maintain. You have to, and I always tell people that I started off with folks my time 25 years ago, 26 years ago. They were playing vinyls, playing cassettes. But because evolution happened and they didn't keep up with the times, they've gone under. So it is important, it is imperative for one to upgrade, to reset, to sound like a politician. Reset, forget to practice. So you have to keep up with the times. So for the Gen Zs, even the Gen Zs now, what after Gen Z, we have what, Alpha, right?
Yeah, Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha, exactly. So that's my little daughter. She always says, "Oh, I'm not Gen Z, I'm Gen Alpha. It's fine." So keep up with the times, and that's what I do. I learn a lot of the things now, trendy stuff from my two sons. So the lingua or the language, the terms, the slang, then they call it. I want to pick it up from Farrell or Marcel and I. They say, yeah, it's good then. You have to get that. I just there and one of the kids says, Daddy, she looks, very demure. But I started, I find it interesting, and that's what as a human being, and it's not just for us in the media space, but it is so with life. You need to keep up. You don't just have to see, I'm young at that. I love to know what the young folks are involved in because they keep up with the trends. They help you to get trendier, and you get, upbeat about things, and you get energized by the day. So that's it. With the Gen Zs, go out there, but know that, just like technology, new things will come up, and then you have to keep up. Yes.
Saying still, clickbaits. What's the silliest remark you've heard of yourself? Somebody you said and you're like, oh.
Oh, okay. I think that recently I was in New Jersey. I think that I was in the car driving with my wife to New York, and then something popped up on social media. I looked at it. I think I didn't really pay attention. But then I got a WhatsApp message, and then it says, "Oh, BOG has caused the arrest on Bola Ray because his microphone was on, and she is in jail." So I showed it.
You want the tribute being jailed?
Yes, but not really. Is that another Bola Ray that I do? So I just brushed it aside. So I know all of these, fake news and all of that. Then within a span of like an hour, got loads of messages. Are you okay? What is happening? Blah blah blah. We had to set something on air. I said I'm on vacation. I don't even know what they're talking. So POG has caused the arrest. He said something on that. I said, okay, what did I say? Anybody who sent me that thing, I didn't have any link to open up to say. So I said, like, oh, it was fake news and all of that. And it was weird. What got to me was my mom, because she listens to Kasapa a lot, And then I think that the news was read, but she didn't get the time to listen to, they book it down in tree and just said, I used to be Larry. And they were just debunking the news, but she didn't pick it all. She also got concerned. Later on, people were sending it to her on WhatsApp. So she asked me, what's happening? Nobia, you've traveled, but they're saying that. I said, oh, man, this. Okay, so all these things happen. And I remember back then also when I used to be at Joy FM, but also back on campus, I used to go out there, like they say, go do anywhere, go do blah, 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 get some money. So it got to a point, a friend of mine who was Kwabena UK, said to me that, we want you to come and MC because they're seeing me at Joy FM Schools Union, they're seeing me at the East Station Pitch. So he says, you know what, at least you can pay, how much do you want to be paid and all of that? We can pay you £500. You come and work over the weekend, come Thursday night, and that Sunday you're back in Ghana. I was like, okay, I'm paying my own fees back in university. That'll be good for me to do that. So I leave here Thursday night. I used to host a program on Thursday night called Personality Profile. So right after I jump on British Airways, I'm gone Friday, I'm absent from work, and then I come back Sunday evening because I catch a flight from Heathrow, and then Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, I'm here. Monday, I'm back at work. And it continued because then he was doing Miss Akwaba or Miss Ghana, he was doing Akwaba UK, he was doing Party in the Park, he was doing parties also and all of that. So he says, look, he came, he did very well, and the guys like you, so we'll have some nightclub session, want you to come and MC, DJ sometimes. So I got a regular, that's between like 2003 up to like 2005 was a regular for me. And it was every 3 hours out. And then I was almost always out, jump on the flight, come back and do that. Then one day, somebody called me up. They said, you were arrested at Heathrow. Say, me, what? So we were arrested, did the cookie. Then I laughed over it. We were just saying something. Then later on, I said, oh, this guy, because of the way he travels and all of that, he's now joined some cocaine, glitch, and then that's a new brand. But we're just going there just to get whatever account, sort our fees, sort our lives and all of that. In essence, just to make our lives better. But then people will just sit down because they don't know what is behind the veil. Sometimes, and I always say life is a mystery. People will just, what you don't understand, they'll ascribe or just put whatever they want to on it. It's for you not to make it happen. So it's all the weirdest times that we have to endure.
Interesting. So personality profile.
Yeah.
We have Star
Chat, correct.
What would be your top 5 interviews?
That would be a cool.
No.
Even if you make it 20, because I've done for Star Chat since 2014 when we started, and you have for what? So you have 4 Thursdays.
Yes.
Every Thursday. So you have 4 Thursdays. If you do that by 12, then you are doing 48. So 48 by 10. I've done over 400 interviews. I can't. I mean, everyone. No, some will stand out, but not really my best, I should say. I mean, everyone is special. Everyone is unique. But I remember interviewing the then president of the Republic of Ghana. He came into our studios in 2015. We're then at in the Meridian House on Minima. He walked from his house that fateful day, came into our studios, spent 30 minutes before we went on air, told the whole Star FM, and then we went on. It was a blast. I think I had a great time interviewing President Kufuor. I've had a wonderful time. I was speaking to a whole lot of personalities, as well. And I enjoyed it. I mean, I had a great time. And I had a great time. Interviewing medical was also for me refilling. It was at that point where people thought he's lost it, what is happening and all of that. For me, it was to bring him in and help him psychologically. Let's have a chat, brother to brother, forget everything. And I think that was therapeutic for him as well. He composed himself, how he handled it. Oh man, he won and earned my respect. I think that is it. So for me, every interview is special. Every interview is, it's unique.
Okay. So from what you were telling me, you sort of had an impression on him, and I think you've had an impression on several young people.
Thank you.
When I walked in, I'm sure you had an impression of me. What would you say, young people? There's these. What do you say we tend to do right and we tend to rest where we are meeting high hopes and.
I think that for me about you is simple. It's your assertiveness. I think that yes, your confidence, the gates. You don't miss an opportunity. You see it as it is without your favor, and that's what I encourage a lot of young people to do, or most young people, I should say, because it's not you being arrogant. It's you taking your claim, but still being respectful. And I think that a lot of Gen Zs are timid, not really there, because culturally there's also that, Billy, Kasa, Amek, Kasa, you're young, just think. But we have to come out, have a voice.
Okay.
But let's do that as you are bold and you speak it. Be respectful. And I think that is what it's all about. Let's be bold and courageous. I don't see that in a lot of our young, people now. A few, and then they strike or they get my attention when they do that. Especially when, there's that humility as well. It's fantastic. You're able to do it well.
That's nice. But there's a prophecy. I don't know whether I ever can that you will one day be president.
Is it?
Yes. I'm thinking based on your influence, did you or are you planning at any time to enter into politics? I mean, you could expand.
Oh, president of my neighborhood association. Yes.
So not that's your brand.
He said, I want to be president.
Yes.
So I want to be president of the Broadcasters Association of Ghana. President of Ghana.
Give you the influence.
Right. When we get to the rate, we'll cross it.
And then finally, I heard you speak very fondly of your children.
Correct.
You have 2 sons.
I have 2 sons, yes. My son turns 18 on the 3rd of October. He turned 18. Born same day as Komlatimo on the 3rd of October. My role model in broadcasting. So I think that is a big day for me as well on the 3rd of October. So he's proud. He's getting ready to get to university, and I'm proud of him.
Oh, congratulations.
And I have Marcel, who's 15, and then I have Adele. If Adele is 10.
You have adults and you have sons as well. Do you raise them differently, or do you have like a one structure? Those are interesting questions. I know Only girl.
Only girl. Oh, really? Okay, so you use special. I think that's something the boys, they feel that I'm biased or, they're not and they're, but no, I think that different strokes for different folks.
Right.
But in terms of discipline, because I don't see that, because you're a lady, you did that, so I'm going to let you go. No. But maybe in terms of pampering and letting them feel special, I deal as my heart, yeah, sometimes, but with the boys, I want them to also be strong. Okay. There are certain things that they ask for. Even if I can get it for them, I tend to let them know that, look, just imagine that your dad is not around and you have to strive for it. You have to earn it. Mm-hmm. So basically that's what it just happened. Like last Sunday, I was going to visit them in school and said, okay, I want that. And then they added it. They said, no, you're not getting what you get. It's not that, you want to be hard on them, but you also have to let them know that it doesn't come on a silver platter. You have to earn it. Sometimes I try to tie some of their troubles to the grades that he gets. That, okay, so if you don't get good grades, you're not getting this, or you're not traveling to have this experience, and it works. Because you need to, raise them and bring them up well and already, because in this world of everything, like, for instance, if you are in school or you're back from school, it takes some time for us. If you don't get good grades, you don't get your phone. There should be some measures, when it comes to parenting. But I always say that there's no one formula for parenting. What will work for me in my household might not work for you. Know what the formula will be for you. And they said, don't be too hard on my sons are my friends. We sit down, we chat. That's why I get all the Gen Z information and what's happening and all of that. I get to see it's giving and demure and QC and all of that. I get it for free. So it's fine. Yeah, very mindful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll send you a photo. That's a highlight moment.
Right.
We want you to see this photo. Tell us what you remember. What is your fondest memory of this picture? It's a very interesting one. I saw that. This is my own boss. Right? Yeah, this is my boss. Anyway, so.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen the photo.
Yes.
This is 1998. Wow. Is it? No, 1997. Okay. 97. Yes, at Radio University.
Radio University. That's starting called University of.
Yeah, University of Ghana as a national service special at University of Ghana. So I was at Radio University.
Was there a thing for big shirts at the time? Because all those pictures had a shade.
Yeah. I think that they are improved now. We've come back. I've seen a couple of other people, Black Shave, I've seen Ketcher and all this. You have put it up, Stoneboard. I think, back then in 90.
Yes, it's been solid this big.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Because people used to laugh at me. People used to laugh at me that I have a skinny frame and a big head. So, I remember I would go to my house almost without among this, So yes, I knew that I grew up, and I love to go to the gym until my surgery, and I had to just pause a bit and all of that because I couldn't lift the heavy metals. But we are coming along, so yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's been amazing talking to you.
This was fantastic.
I've been extremely honored to speak to my very own boss. This was the very first episode of the Spotlight Stick. We know that you, in fact, enjoyed our conversation. We'll come your way again next week with an even better one. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.